Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting.
Welcome to today's match. Manchester United against Spain. Everyone, please welcome to the field our players.
Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, Peter, it would have to be the highly rated Dean Howson. The perfect blend of total football and tiki-taka. I like the front-footed approach he takes to defending. He's very effective, pushing people back by almost joining in central midfield himself. And you know, he has a real air of authority about him now as he matures through the game.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides.
The midfield three, Peter, I think are going to be key in this lineup because it's a very expansive system.
Yeah, it certainly looks a very front-footed approach.
It is, and with the front three, especially the wide men, running at and beyond the defence, there's going to be an awful lot asked of the midfield. They have to supply those balls the attack can run onto, while at the same time maintaining the team's overall shape by linking the front and back.
Well, we're on the way. Stood up well to him there. Van Dijk cuts it out. And this is Messi. And it's Robertson. Robertson. Now it's Oyarzabal. Oh, he's found support out wide. He's got away. Yamal! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Gerrard. And it's Messi. Gerrard looking to pass their way up the pitch. And he's had it nicked away. Kubasi. And Cucurella. And he goes cross-field.
Good ball, that too.
Pedri. And here's Marino. And here's Oyarzabal. And he takes a shot! It's hit the upright. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. No, he wasn't going to let him past. And it's Rodri. Good ball, good take. Played out towards the right wing. Nicely weighted ball. Looking for the far towering header. Oh, surely that deserved a better outcome.
Yeah, that was really sharp. That kind of delivery can play havoc with defences.
Spain are applying all the early pressure.
Well, they've made all the inroads and their confidence is taking on a growth spurt.
He's had a shot! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Spain with the corner, they're first. Mikel Merino is onto this. And the shot! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. And he has kept it out somehow.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Spain have their second corner now. Yamal plays it short. He's on it, can he get away? Chance, surely! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. But he's left disappointed. Threads one in. He has a look up. He's chance for a shot! Nico Williams. Now it's Pedri. Spread to the right. Now it's Yamal. Lovely bit of skill. Neither of these two want to come off second best. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Rodri. He's having a hit! That was superb goalkeeping.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
So, third corner of the game. They've played it short. Pedri. And that's very disappointing, it has to be said. And now a sudden chance to counter. And here's Marino. And here's Oyarzabal.
Oyarzabal really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
And here's Oyarzabal. And it's Pedri. He'll try from distance. Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Corner number 4 coming up here. Yamal goes short. Tries a shot! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. And he's there to get it away. Manchester United have the chance to go the other way. And here's Oyarzabal. Now he's running away. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Yamal providing an outlet on that flank. And it's made its way to him. Rodri. So still we are. Tries one from range. And that was very necessary. Pedri. Picked out brilliantly. Can he finish? Goal, Spain! Half-time imminent. What a time to score. How very smart. He just got it right.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
Spain have penetrated for the first time.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team talks. One has got to tone it up now, and the other has to tone it down.
And he's whipped it across. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside.
Two added minutes has been indicated.
And it's Gerrard. Looking here to chip it. A header! It's loose now. Oh, he's been caught on it here. And that signals the end of the first period. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
And a quick reminder today.
Where do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Spain probably looking to come in with a bigger lead, but overall I think there's plenty for them to be happy about. They should look to carry on as they are, although a little more composure in front of goal would be perfect.
Spain have played well here and they have the all-important lead. It's 1-0. So the action resumes. Spain leading courtesy of the game's only goal. Now it's Marino. Cucurella. Strong running down that left flank. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Decent chance! And that's a tidy finish. 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. That is lovely, finished with amazing expertise.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
Spain are doing very nicely, thank you.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Pedri. And it's Marino. Nico Williams gets into a good position. Nico Williams. Oh, that's neat. Alexander-Arnold did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with. Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Oyarzabal. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. It's Drogba! Magnificent! About as smooth as it gets. Right back in the game. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Manchester United are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Manchester United cut their deficit and look raring to go again.
The manager must have given them an earful at half-time, and fair play, because it seems to have worked. They've got to kick on from here now.
Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Tries to pass it through. Not a hint of offside here. Oh, the ball's run loose here. Alexander-Arnold did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Spain are looking pretty rattled at the moment, Jim.
There's no doubt about that, Peter. It looks like they've had the proverbial carpet swept from underneath them. And it's a...
And the finish! It's a goal! Right back in it! Almost no time remaining. Game still on. Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Well, we could be a little critical of that defence then, but the timing was pretty much perfect.
It's turning into quite a gem, this.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Yamal will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. It's run loose, who's going to get there? This looks promising. Yamal receives it in a good position here.
That's just playing it safe and simple. Spain clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
And here's Marino. Tries to play it through. Williams. And it's Pedri. Real chance! Deftly away. So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Number 8, Gerard. Coming on the field, number 17, Rodrigo de Paul. Number 6, Eduardo Camavinga. Substitution in progress.
Oh, super ball! He's having a shot! Rodri. Now, can they get him away? Shapes to shoot! And he should have made them pay.
Yeremy Pino deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
So a bit of a revolving door here. Lots and lots of changes.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy. I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Now it's Rodri. Rodri really struggling to influence the game.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
And he... Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, wow, that's crazy! Oh, that has got to be it! This has to be it! Manchester United found a way, forcibly. Now they must hold out.
Well, what an end to the game, Peter. But now comes the overwhelming question: how long is there left, including stoppages?
Confirmation that there will be 4 minutes stoppage time. Aimed beyond the defence. And again, he's sorted that out terrifically. Now that looks a decent ball. That is good alertness. But that signals the very end. Spain pleasingly clever on the ball. They had their moments, but ultimately they take away nothing. Well, how will we look back on that?
Well, Peter, this was probably more slugfest than a...
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. We're up and running then. Well, now the opposition are going to have to find something pretty special to stop Lionel Messi today, aren't they, Jim?
Yeah, the man is an absolutely born winner. You just feel that with him...
Bellingham! Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
Well, that was certainly impressive, Peter. Great run, just a shame the finish let him down.
Played out to the left flank. There's a sharp little ball here. Mbappe going after that. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Oh, no question, that's a foul. And The pass is intercepted. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Tries a deft little ball. Sevilla do have a chance to counter here. And it's Bellingham. Nuno Mendes. Oh, he's been caught on it here. So, Jim, what has caught your eye in these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
And here's Mbappe. No, he wasn't going to be fooled. Rice, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Well, that looks a cracking ball. He is through here. Great chance! It's in! Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
So the first moment of real significance.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Pacho.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
And there's the shot! He pondered over it, and that goes down as a chance missed.
Well, it's a shame it ended up a little wasteful. They had the perfect opportunity to break away, and then they go and do that. It's got to be a quicker transition.
Hakimi. And it's Bellingham. For Rice. Bellingham. For Rice. And it's Bellingham. And that's been intercepted. Messi. Now, what about a counter-attack? And Alexander-Arnold. Shevchenko. Just eases him off the ball. Gabriel. And it's Rice. Messi is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Can he spark a counter here? Bellingham. Alexander-Arnold. Great vision. That is good alertness. Messi. And this is Shevchenko. And here's Mbappe. Rice.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Can he get on the end of this? Mbappe looking understandably energised after his goal. João Neves. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. Oh, such a clever touch. Van Dijk did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome.
Takes a shot! And that has fizzed wide.
Oh, he just got it ever so slightly wrong, Peter. There wasn't much in that at all.
Now it's Bellingham. Now it's Mbappe. He has found the way through. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Messi. Bellingham.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity. You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Yamal. Threads one in. Bellingham gets on his bike and on the move. Bellingham has got himself a free kick. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket.
Well, you either commit a foul and take one for the team, or just stand by and concede a potential goal. It's not a great choice, Peter, but I think I do the former in that position.
Perhaps the final meaningful act of the first half. Rice! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Cucurella clears without hesitation. We are into overtime. And here's Haaland. Shot a goal! And it's in! They are right back in business.
And that comes as a...
And that is all they have time for. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. Some first-half thoughts?
Well, both sides would have expected a closely fought match, and that's pretty much what we've got so far. The early exchanges, I think, in this second half will be worth keeping an eye on to see if any adjustments have been made to change things.
Well, it's been intriguing stuff so far, and it's 1-1 at the break. Both teams hoping for a pick-me-up in the second half. And we're already back up and running after half-time.
Seville clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
And the counter is on. Bellingham. And it's Rice. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Bellingham! Bellingham! It's anyone's ball now. Oh, what has happened here? Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. He's had a shot! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Bellingham. And here's Haaland. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Now it's Shevchenko. Bellingham running with the ball. Now it's Haaland. Shapes to shoot! They are queuing up to have a go here.
Oh, they're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
And it's been taken short. Real chance! Well taken goal. They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! Oh, delicious! Such devilish curl!
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
Sevilla have their lead.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to...
Tries one from range! Denied by an instinctive save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
It's their second corner of the game. They've played it short. Vinicius, and he shoots! He's done very well to get to that.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
João Neves, some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball.
Manchester really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Now this could be a chance. Bellingham. Mbappe. Tries to play it through. Good read, needed to be. Yamal. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And this is Shevchenko. And Shevchenko! Shevchenko! This guy is class! A finish of true class! What remarkable powers of recovery!
Oh, what a fabulous game this is. It just keeps getting better and better.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
So again, we have parity.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game. Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Rice! And he's stuck it away! Into the lead once more! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Sevilla leading now.
What a great time to score, but it does give the manager a real headache. Does he sit on this lead now, or try and finish it off?
Pacho. Oh no, what has happened here? Oh, and the finish! And yes, it's there! And there's the goal they've been looking for. An act of great generosity, accepted gratefully, indeed gleefully.
Oh, how can they be so careless, Peter? It's too casual. They were never going to get away with that kind of sloppiness.
Sevilla go up by 2 and are looking good.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
No outsmarting him this time. And it's Rice. Spread out to the left. Shot could be on. He's looking wide. And that interception was most necessary. Corner number 3 coming up. Mendes plays it short. Oh, nice touch. And now a sudden chance to counter. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul. And he is going into that little black book.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
Hakimi, no unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. Nicely weighted ball.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Big chance, corner. Sevilla get their 4th corner. Mendes goes short. He's played it long. Rice proves too strong. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Back where it came from. Fernandez simply refused to be outdone there. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He's on it. Can he get away? And the shot! And the referee brings it to a close. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. What unity, what joy. That was so very, very good. Rice claiming the man of...